The Great Fish Hunt, 1964. From the book Junction, County Road 197, published 1991. We had everything we needed for a good camping trip. Our cardboard box was full. Tin foil, paper towels, matches, cast iron skillet, and Irish potatoes. We had all the assorted paraphernalia of the camping trade, and we planned to catch fish. But for insurance, you understand, we relieved the home freezer of 4 sirloin steaks. I think they were part of Old Buster, a steer we butchered the previous February. All was tossed without ceremony into the bed of our blue Ford F-100 step-side pickup truck. A musty bale of hay remained there from our latest trip to the back 40. It held the cardboard box in place. Brother Jim drove because he was 16, leaving behind the world of concerns our parents and teachers had tried unsuccessfully to impose on our young lives. We struck out for Kaiser's Landing on the Delaney River. Floyd and Neil Enfinger joined us on this excursion. Jim and Neil slipped a boat in the water just before dark. They moved slowly and quietly upriver to set out trot lines. They attached treble hooks and baited them with the insides of dead chickens. We hoped their invested effort would bring a harvest of succulent catfish before the light of dawn. Floyd and I set up camp and prepared our cane poles for serious bank fishing. We had an old Maxwell House coffee can full of worms. I had collected the fresh red wigglers that same afternoon from underneath Grandma's massive camphor tree. The well-fertilized tree grew behind her house, next to the chicken yard. The worms did not make the effort to do their job as well as they should. Of course, it could have been the noise Floyd made as he whispered brief monologues, commenting on the weather, school, and girls. We were not of an age yet to discuss politics. I convinced myself that Floyd was scaring the fish away. I hollered, "Shut up, Floyd, oid oid, you're gonna scare the fish, ish, ish, ish." The echo returned across the peaceful river water, bouncing off a solid wall of moss-covered cypress trees on the eerie shores of snake-infested Parker Island. Soon, Floyd would forget and whisper again. I had to yell at him several times. Luck was not forthcoming with conventional freshwater angling. I pondered our situation. Using astute empirical analysis, I arrived at a solution. We would shoot the fish. Floyd and I went back to the truck. We pulled out a flashlight and an old Sears and Roebuck single-shot .22 caliber rifle. By this time, it was inky dark. Floyd held the light and spotted for me. The fish appeared to sit motionless in awe of the beam, quietly awaiting their execution. I aimed and fired. Crack, ack, ack, ack. A plume of water rose into the air, but no fish. From underneath the seat, I reverently resurrected Pop's pride and joy. It was a double-barreled engraved Beretta 12-gauge shotgun. Floyd shined the light on a monstrous catfish. I figured a fish this size must have survived in these waters since the Devonian period of prehistory. "Snake, ache, ache, ache," I bellowed. "Blam, am, am, am." The gun fired into the air. Buckshot scattered the width and breadth of the serpentine haven of Parker Island. From the top of the small cliff, Floyd and I could see the cottonmouth moccasin. The venomous reptile slipped easily into the river water beside the fresh footprints beneath us. The air grew still. When Jim and Neil returned, the steaks were done to perfection.
Dust smokes dancing in the pale sunlight through the window of a train rolling by. Faded photograph held tight, just a ghost of a smile in your eye. Chasing memories down the line, yeah, we were kings for a time.